Hi guys, welcome to my second YouTube video. I thought there was nothing better to do for your second video than do a 25 facts about me tag, as you guys might not know me that well, so now you guys get to know me just that little bit better. So I've got my questions here. I'm going to kick off straight away so I don't bore you too much. The first question is, what is your middle name? So my middle name, don't ask me why, because my first name is Carl, my surname is Cunard, and my parents called me Edward. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the name Edward, but I don't know why they called me it, because it doesn't really go. Carl Edward Cunard. And the second question is, what was your favourite subject at school? Now, I wasn't a big fan of school, I didn't love it, but if I had to pick one subject, I probably would pick art. Now, don't get me wrong, if my art teacher was watching, my art projects were probably not the best. However, I've always been quite a creative person. I've loved to kind of get creative. So I liked to do the projects, but as I said, my projects were probably not top of the class. Third question is, what is your favourite drink? Ugh. I don't know, Rick. So my favourite drink, depends if it's alcoholic or not, but my favourite drink overall, I think I have to say coffee. Because even though I don't drink that much coffee in one day, I don't think I could start or even do my day without 1 cup of coffee. So yeah, I'd probably say that was my favourite drink. Okay, the fourth question is, what is your favourite song at the moment? Okay, my favourite song at the moment is probably Sean Paul, No Lie. Okay, the fifth question is, what is your favourite food? Now, my favourite food, I have to say, is my mum's stew. Now, I don't know if you've had stew before, but my mum's is 10 times better, probably. So, stew is mincemeat with like potatoes, carrots, peas, and gravy, a bit of gravy, and put it all in like a pot, heat it up, obviously cook the mince first, etc. And yeah, I love it. It was my favourite food as a kid. I've not had it for a long time, so mum, if you're watching, you know what you need to do. Okay, so the fifth question is, what was the last thing that you brought? Now, obviously being a blogger, you do get your perks of getting nice gifts through the post, but I always feel that when you buy something, you appreciate it a lot more. So I actually went out and bought a new jacket from Diesel the other day. It was quite an expensive gift to myself. I've got it here, but I love it. I went in and I saw it in the store, and I absolutely love the detail on it. So yeah, that was the last thing that I went out and brought, and trust me, it's definitely had its money's worth already. I've worn it numerous amount of times. You may have seen me in it already. Okay, now the sixth question is, what is your book of all time? Now I'm going to be completely honest with you here. I've never read a book in my life from start to finish. The only book I've ever read the most of was The Mice and Men at school, and that was because we had to do it in English class. Okay, the next question, seventh question, is what is your favourite colour? My favourite colour has always been blue. I don't know why, I think it's because it's the colour of my eyes, and I always do get complimented on my eyes, and they are blue. So yeah, my favourite colour is blue. The eighth question is, do you have any pets? I don't. I wish I had a little pug or a Frenchie, as I love them, but my housemates won't allow it. I have a teddy bear of a bear. I don't know if that counts, but no, unfortunately I have no pets. Okay, the next question is, what is your favourite fragrance? Now, sometimes I like different ones at different times, but I kind of have two. My all-time favourite that I go out with at night is Creed Aventus. My other favourite is Spice Bomb, viktor&rolf. That's a new favourite of mine. I've recently smelt that and had that probably about 3 months ago now. And yeah, that's definitely gone to the top of my list. It's got a great smell, and again, if you haven't smelt it, you definitely should go out and smell that one as well. The next question is, what is your favourite holiday? My favourite holiday, I think, has to be, no matter where I go, has to be Lanzarote, because I've been going there since I was a kid, and every year we go, I go with my family. Now, living in London on my own, it's hard because I never really get to see my family that much, even though I speak to my mum probably 50 times on the phone a day. But yeah, as a family holiday, we always go to Lanzarote, and I always have a lot of fun. It's nice to see my brother, my mum and my dad. So I'd probably say no matter where I go, that has to be my favourite location. Next question is, are you married? Never mind married, I'm single, and I probably haven't been on a proper date for about 4 years now, so I don't know if marriage is on the cards for me. So no, I'm not married, and don't know if I ever will be. Next question is, have you ever been out of the country, and if so, how many times? I have been out of the country, and I probably can't count. Next question is, do you speak any other language? To be honest, sometimes I do struggle even speaking English. So I can say bonjour, I can say hola, I can say oui, I can say bonbon. I don't know what that means, but I've heard it before. So yeah, I probably can't speak any other language apart from saying like comment tu t'appelles or le cuenta por favor, which is asking for the bill. So yeah, I can say basic things, but no, can't speak any other language, unfortunately. Next question is, how many siblings do you have? I have one brother, and I also have a sister-in-law because he is engaged. They've been engaged for 5 years and still not married, so I don't know what's going wrong there. Question is, what is your favourite shop? Now, I think my favourite shop has to be in Leicester, where I'm from. It's a little small sweet shop. It sells all old sweets. Now, I don't know if you go take yourself back, like lemon sherbets, strawberries. That has to be my favourite shop. Next question is, do you have a favourite restaurant? That's a tough one because I do eat out quite a lot. I think recently I have quite a few favourites in London. There's a place called Sketch. I love Sketch because it's got a really good vibe to it. There's a really good theme as well. It has like, it's called the tea room. It's like all pink and there's all posters on the wall. That's really cool. And also a lovely place called Roast in Borough Market in London. It's perfect for a Sunday dinner with your family or even a Christmas dinner as Christmas is coming up. Next question is, when was the last time you cried? Now I'm going to be completely honest with you, I am a bit of a crybaby, but in a nice way. I get very emotional over things, so if I watch a sad film, sometimes even if I watch a happy film, I do get a little bit emotional. I am quite in touch with my emotional side, so yeah, I cried quite a lot, and I will admit that. But probably the last time I cried was probably yesterday, if I'm honest, and the day before that as well. Next question is, what is your favourite blog? Now that's a tough one because I feel like there's quite a few bloggers out there. There's a guy called I Am Gala. He's got an amazing blog. His pictures are incredible. So he's one of the top ones. But I feel like there's lots of other bloggers as well that give different things. So everyone gives a different thing. So someone might have great photography, someone might have great content. So yeah, everyone, I feel like we're all different in our own ways. Next question is, what is your favourite movie? And I think my favourite movie has to be Mrs. Doubtfire. I've watched that the most times I've ever watched any film. I think it's absolutely hilarious. That has to be my favourite film. If you've never watched Mrs. Doubtfire, I'm disappointed, and you definitely need to go and watch it because it is an all-time favourite film. Next question is a random one, is PC or Mac? Well, I have a Mac. If I'm honest, I used to have a PC. I never thought I would get into the kind of Apple products. When I never had an Apple iPhone, I never thought I would get into those sort of products. I thought they were too complicated. But now I'm with Apple, I don't think I could ever go back. Next question is, favourite TV show? Now, I go through kind of series of liking different TV shows, but I'd probably say my favourite branded of TV shows is Marvel. I love a good superhero film or even TV show. So yeah, you've got Arrow, Supergirl, Superman, Marvel Agents of Steel. Yeah, even Power Rangers when I was a kid, that was my favourite of all time. So yeah, as you can see, there's a pattern going on here that I like a bit of magic, and I like powers and things like that. To be fair, every single birthday as a kid, every time I blew out those candles, you can probably guess what I wished for, and I never got. Next question is, how tall are you? I always think that I'm 5'11", but every time I get measured, I'm actually 5'9". So I tell people I'm 5'11", but yeah, truthfully, I'm 5'9". Next question I've already answered actually was what phone do you have? So obviously I touched base that on the Mac and the PC question. I have an Apple iPhone and I've just got the 7 Plus, which is amazing. And the last question is, can you cook? Well, it depends. Can I cook well? Probably not. Can I cook? Yes, I can always attempt to. I can cook a good chicken or turkey or steak. They're all the things that I kind of make at the moment. So that's the end of the 25 questions. Yeah, I hope you've got to know me a little bit better. My next video will be coming very soon and it's a really exciting one. So make sure you do keep your eyes peeled for when that comes out. Yeah, again guys, thanks for watching.